Legend has it that in 1915, at the time of the big flood in Edmonton, Dr. Keillor was up on the top of Belgravia Hill watching, and he noticed that this land was the only land around that didn't flood. And he kept that in his mind when he went off to World War I. And when he came back, John Walters, who owned the land, was in receivership, and Captain Keillor was able to purchase the land relatively inexpensively for the time. The first property that he built was this log cabin. It's built with the last logs that came down from the Tomahawk mill, and with rocks from the river valley that he and his wife and his 2 daughters brought up from the riverbanks. And he was a big advocate of recreation for veterans coming back from the war. He really wanted to turn this property into a retreat for single men coming home from the army who didn't have a place to go and who needed respite from what they saw in the war. You know, since 1919, this has been a horse farm and recreation area, and it's fairly unique. I can't think of another city in the world that has an urban farm in its River Valley Park system. 3 years ago, we started noticing a lot of leaks in the roof, particularly around the porch. It showed significant rot. A lot of water had gotten into the wood, and so the city community services project management group came out and they looked at it, and as it is a significant feature in the river valley, determined that they would replace the roof completely and all of the logs on the roof, and the first log on all of the walls, and then they put cedar shakes on the roof as well. The best features about the cabin is the porch or the veranda. All of the windows open, so it's cool in the summer, it's warm in the winter. You can see all of this, all of the logs and the cedar at the top or on the roof were replaced this year. The framing around the window, the half log framing, it goes all the way around, and same on the door jambs. These are one of the things that the province highlighted as being a unique feature of this cabin. You can see that all of the stones run in pairs. So, you know, he's matched them really well. There's a horseshoe print stone in the hearth, and then there's the heart stone. Just feel the history kind of surging through. So there are 2 bedrooms on either side of the fireplace, and in this bedroom there's also a washroom. And you can see where they fashioned around the doorway, just like Keillor did in the original cabin. We're part of Captain Keillor's legacy, and that this is what he wanted, this is what he envisioned. Every day people come here, they enjoy the site, they feel a part of nature and get to experience horses and farming up close and personal. Really, it doesn't get much better than that. And it's so uniquely Edmonton. I can't imagine this being anywhere else but here.